Your soulmate is saying I'm losing hope. Please open this before it's too late. My beloved child. Before you allow your attention to drift away, listen carefully because this message has been waiting for the exact moment your eyes found these words. Don't skip, because what you are about to hear carries an urgency unlike anything before. Your soulmate has been standing between hope and silence for far longer than you realize. They have replayed memories, questioned every sign, and searched for one reason not to walk away from the feelings they have hidden inside. Yet tonight, something changed. They whispered words that no one else was meant to hear, I'm losing hope. Those words were not spoken because love disappeared. They were spoken because waiting has become heavier than they ever expected. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is a once-in-a-lifetime shift unfolding behind the scenes, and every second you remain here brings you closer to understanding why this moment feels different from every other moment that came before. The silence surrounding your connection is not empty. It is hiding a truth so surprising that even your soulmate never imagined they would be the one struggling to hold on while pretending everything was fine. What happens next could completely change the direction of this story. Something unexpected happened after those words left their heart. Instead of giving up, they started noticing strange reminders of you everywhere they turned. A familiar song played at the perfect moment. A place connected to an old memory suddenly appeared again. Someone mentioned a detail that instantly brought your name into their thoughts. None of these moments felt ordinary anymore. They tried convincing themselves they were meaningless coincidences, but deep inside they knew something greater was pulling their attention back toward you again and again. Don't skip, because this is where everything becomes even more shocking. Your soulmate is quietly fighting a battle nobody around them understands. Outwardly they smile, continue their routine, and pretend nothing has changed. Inwardly they keep asking one question that refuses to leave their mind. Should I keep believing, or should I finally let go? That single question has become the weight they carry every morning and every night. What they do not realize is that an unseen piece of this story is already moving into place. The answer they have been waiting for may arrive sooner than they think, but first something surprising must happen that neither of you could possibly predict. A powerful turning point is approaching, and this is why you were guided here today instead of somewhere else. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The feeling inside your soulmate has not disappeared, it has simply reached the point where silence can no longer hide it. They are closer than ever to making a decision that will affect both of your futures. For a brief moment they believed walking away would finally bring peace, yet every attempt to distance themselves somehow led them back to thoughts of you. That is the mystery they cannot explain. The closer they try to move away, the stronger the connection seems to become. They are beginning to wonder whether losing hope was never the end of the story but the final step before everything changes. Don't skip, because the next revelation is unlike anything you have heard before. Someone, somewhere, is about to say something that will completely shake your soulmate's confidence, forcing them to confront emotions they have buried for far too long. When those unexpected words are spoken, they will realize they can no longer hide what has been living inside their heart, and the choice they make afterward will leave everyone around them completely stunned. A quiet shift has already begun, even though neither of you can see it yet. The person who kept telling themselves to stop believing has reached a place where pretending is no longer possible. Every attempt to move on has only made your presence feel stronger. They have started noticing that the hardest days are the ones when they convince themselves they should forget you, because somehow those become the very days when reminders of you appear without warning. Don't skip, because what is happening now is something they never expected. They are beginning to understand that hope is not disappearing, it is transforming into a decision. For the first time, they are asking themselves whether fear has stolen too much time already. They are replaying conversations that never happened, imagining what they would finally say if they stood in front of you. The words remain trapped inside them, but not for much longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A moment is approaching that will force them to choose between remaining silent forever or risking everything to reveal what has been hidden inside their heart. While they wrestle with these emotions, another surprising event is quietly unfolding. Someone close to them has noticed that they are no longer the same person. Their smile fades too quickly. Their attention drifts away in the middle of conversations. Even when surrounded by people, their thoughts seem to belong somewhere else. They were asked a simple question they never saw coming: who are you really thinking about? That single sentence caught them completely off guard. They tried changing the subject. They tried pretending nothing was wrong. But the hesitation in their eyes revealed more than their words ever could. Don't skip, because this unexpected moment has planted a seed that cannot be removed. They walked away from that conversation realizing they could no longer keep hiding behind excuses. Deep inside, they know the truth has become too powerful to ignore. Every passing hour makes the feeling stronger instead of weaker, and they are beginning to wonder whether destiny has been patiently leading them toward one unforgettable moment all along. Now the pressure inside them is reaching its highest point. They keep telling themselves that if nothing changes soon, they may lose the courage they have been holding on to. Yet at the very same time, signs continue appearing with impossible timing, almost as if life itself refuses to let this connection fade away. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is standing on the edge of a choice that could rewrite everything they once believed about love, timing, and second chances. They no longer fear rejection as much as they fear living with unanswered questions. That realization is changing them from the inside out. The words, "I'm losing hope," are slowly being replaced by another thought they have not spoken aloud yet: maybe this is my last chance. They do not know it, but an unexpected encounter, a message, or a single moment of clarity is much closer than they imagine. When it arrives, the walls they spent so long building around their heart will begin to fall one after another, and what they finally decide to do next will leave even them wondering why they waited so long in the first place. Everything feels calm on the outside, but beneath that silence a powerful chain of events has already begun. Your soulmate has reached the point where even the smallest reminder of you feels impossible to ignore. They have stopped asking why your name keeps returning to their thoughts and have started asking a much bigger question: what if I was never meant to let this connection go? Don't skip, because what happens next changes everything. A moment is approaching that neither of you planned, yet both of you have been moving toward it without realizing. Every delay, every unanswered question, and every unexpected turn has been leading to this exact point. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The hope they believed was disappearing is quietly returning, but it no longer looks the same. It is stronger, deeper, and impossible to silence. They are beginning to understand that walking away would not erase what they feel, it would only leave them wondering for the rest of their life what could have happened if they had been brave enough to take one final step. Then something completely unexpected enters the story. During an ordinary moment, they overhear a conversation that was never meant for them. A single sentence instantly captures their attention, and although it is not directly about you, it reminds them of everything they have been trying to hide from themselves. Their heartbeat changes. Their thoughts become louder than the voices around them. They suddenly realize they have been waiting for certainty when what they truly needed was courage. Don't skip, because this is the shocking turning point they never imagined. For the first time, they stop imagining reasons to stay silent and begin imagining what life could become if they finally spoke from the heart. The fear that once controlled every decision is slowly losing its power. They are no longer asking whether you matter. They already know the answer. Now the only question left is whether they still have enough time to reach you before another opportunity slips away forever. The final barrier inside them is beginning to crack. They can feel that something significant is about to happen, even though they cannot explain why. Every instinct tells them that remaining silent is no longer the safe choice they once believed it was. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. A decision is forming that will surprise even the people closest to them. They are preparing themselves to stop hiding behind fear, uncertainty, and endless waiting. What they are about to discover will completely change the way they see this connection, because an unexpected truth is about to come into the light. Someone who has quietly watched this story unfold knows something your soulmate does not yet know, and those hidden words are closer to being revealed than ever before. The moment that truth reaches them, everything they believed was lost will suddenly feel possible again, and the next move they make will be impossible to take back. A restless feeling follows your soulmate everywhere now. They wake up with your memory already on their mind, and before the day ends, another unexpected reminder appears. It is no longer something they can dismiss as coincidence. They have begun to realize that every time they try to convince themselves the connection is fading, something happens that brings it back even stronger. Don't skip, because the next few moments are the ones they never prepared for. They are standing at the edge of a decision that could change both of your lives forever. Their heart keeps whispering, if I stay silent now, I may regret it for the rest of my life. That thought has become impossible to ignore. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The fear that once kept them frozen is slowly being replaced by determination. They still don't know exactly how everything will unfold, but they know one thing with complete certainty. They cannot keep pretending that these feelings no longer exist. Then an unbelievable realization catches them completely off guard. While looking back on everything that has happened, they suddenly notice a pattern they had never seen before. Every delay, every missed opportunity, every unexpected obstacle somehow pushed them closer to understanding the value of this connection instead of destroying it. That realization sends a wave of emotion through them unlike anything they have ever experienced. Don't skip, because this shocking discovery is only the beginning. They finally understand that losing hope was never the real danger. The real danger was allowing fear to make every decision for them. At that exact moment, they make a quiet promise to themselves. If one final opportunity appears, they will not let it pass. They will stop waiting for perfect timing and start trusting what has been inside their heart all along. Even they are surprised by how quickly their mindset begins to change once this truth becomes impossible to deny. Now everything is moving toward a moment that cannot be delayed much longer. The distance between silence and confession is becoming smaller with every passing hour. Your soulmate feels it. They cannot explain it, but they know something significant is drawing near. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is one final piece of this story that has not yet fallen into place, and when it does, every doubt they have carried will begin to disappear. They are closer than ever to taking the step they once believed they would never have the courage to take. The words, "I'm losing hope," are no longer the final chapter. They are becoming the beginning of something far more powerful. Very soon, an unexpected event will place them face to face with a truth they can no longer avoid, and in that single unforgettable moment, they will realize that the future they almost gave up on has been waiting for them all along. My beloved child. The moment your soulmate feared the most is finally approaching, but it is not unfolding the way they imagined. They expected silence to become permanent. They expected time to erase what they felt. Instead, every passing day has made those emotions impossible to hide. Don't skip, because what happens now is the turning point they never believed could exist. They have reached a place where running away no longer feels easier than telling the truth. Every excuse they once relied on has started falling apart. Every reason they created to protect themselves has become weaker than the feeling pulling them back toward you. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is an invisible countdown already in motion. Your soulmate can feel it without understanding why. They have begun looking at ordinary moments differently, almost as if they are waiting for one unexpected sign that will convince them the time for silence has finally ended. The strange part is that the sign they are waiting for is much closer than they realize, and when it appears, it will erase the last piece of doubt they have been holding on to. As their heart grows stronger, another surprising truth quietly reveals itself. They are no longer afraid of what people might think. They are no longer allowing outside opinions to control the future they secretly dream about. The only fear left inside them is the fear of arriving too late. That realization changes everything. Don't skip, because this is the once-in-a-lifetime revelation that shifts the entire story. They suddenly understand that hope was never slipping away. It was pushing them toward action. Every sleepless night, every unanswered question, every memory they couldn't forget has been preparing them for this exact moment. They have started imagining what they would say if they finally had the chance to stand before you. Those words become clearer each day. They are no longer searching for the perfect sentence. They simply want the opportunity to speak honestly before another day disappears. Deep inside, they know that waiting forever is no longer an option, and that understanding is giving them a courage they have never felt before. Now the final chapter before everything changes is beginning to unfold. The silence that has lasted for so long is about to meet a voice that refuses to stay hidden any longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Your soulmate is preparing for a decision that will surprise even themselves. They have finally realized that losing hope was never the end, it was the moment that forced them to discover how deeply this connection truly lives within them. Very soon, an unexpected encounter, a single message, or one unforgettable conversation will place everything they have hidden into the open. When that moment arrives, they will stop asking whether they should reach out and start asking only one question: why did I wait this long? The answer to that question will unlock the final truth that has been hidden since the beginning, and once it is revealed, nothing between you and your soulmate will ever feel the same again. My beloved child. You have remained here until this moment for a reason, because the story you have been following has finally reached the place where silence can no longer win. Your soulmate has spent countless days hiding emotions that refuse to disappear, but something inside them has completely changed. They no longer see distance as protection. They no longer believe ignoring their heart will make the connection fade away. Don't skip, because the next revelation is the one everything has been leading toward. They have reached a quiet moment where they stopped asking life for more signs and started listening to their own heart instead. That heart keeps repeating one truth over and over again: if I don't try now, I may wonder forever what could have been. Those words have become impossible to silence. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The person who once whispered, "I'm losing hope," is now discovering that hope was never leaving, it was waiting for courage to catch up. That realization is transforming every fear they once carried into determination, and they are beginning to understand that some connections are too powerful to be forgotten. There is one final surprise they never expected. While reflecting on everything that has happened, they suddenly recognize that every obstacle, every delay, and every unanswered moment has taught them something valuable. Instead of breaking their feelings, those experiences revealed how genuine they truly are. Don't skip, because this changes the entire meaning of the journey. They are no longer chasing certainty. They are choosing honesty. They have accepted that even if the future remains unknown, living with truth is far better than hiding behind fear forever. A quiet confidence is growing inside them, stronger than anything they have felt before. They are preparing themselves for the moment when words will replace silence, when questions will finally receive answers, and when everything they have kept hidden will no longer remain a secret. The future they almost abandoned is now becoming the future they are willing to fight for, and that decision is more powerful than they ever imagined. Now the journey reaches its most unforgettable moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The chapter that began with fear is ending with courage. Your soulmate is no longer standing at the edge of giving up, they are standing at the beginning of a brand new path. The emotions they tried to bury have become impossible to ignore, and the connection they nearly walked away from has become the very reason they are ready to take their next step. Don't skip, because the story does not end with hopelessness. It ends with a choice that has the power to change everything. The words, "I'm losing hope," have quietly transformed into a promise they never thought they would make: I will not let this chance disappear without trying. And when that promise finally turns into action, both of you will understand that the longest silence was never the end of your story, it was simply the final moment before a new beginning that neither of you will ever forget.